Good morning. Good morning. A little too much on my knees. Don't worry about that. A little too much cinnamon spillage in my coffee this morning. Up for the crack of dawn. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, good morning. Look at there's Mia. Good morning, y'all. She's like me, y'all. Did she get that from me? Is that why she said it? Max, we are not going to jump up first thing in the morning. I can't believe I left this. Go ahead, make your move. I cannot believe I left the cards out last night. I cannot stand leaving the energy out on the board. It just drives me bananas. This shit is bananas. Yeah, sit on mama. Alright. And flip flipping cats. And I didn't sleep good last night. I don't think I fell asleep till like 1 something. Like I tossed, I turned, it was just awful. You know, blame it on the rain. I typically wouldn't blame it on my cats, but now I'm like, I'm curious. I'm curious to know if it was the cats. You were like that the night before. I know. I was like, man, that full moon is not even for like another freaking week. Right? Yeah. I couldn't believe it. And my, mind was racing too. I'd watched, that was super fucking gross. Like, super fucking gross. God, I hope it was caramel in my coffee. I just licked my lips and it was like salty. There's no reason for it to be salty. I don't think it was a bug eye. I don't think it was snot. Okay. Yeah, it's awful. It was like, my thoughts were like, not like, oh, they weren't good. It was like, it's the Simmons 3, I think it is. It was like 2021. A lot of people know about this family. I don't know what state it was, but I think there was like 5 siblings. 2 of the ones, older ones at home with their family. The other 3 were like in high school, and they all passed away from like a drunk driver. And I was just like scrolling through like all their videos, and I had seen them before, but I was like, why the fuck are you watching this, Courtney? Like, I was just like, and I told myself too, like, especially before bed, you know, just tragic. And so every time my mind went to that, I distracted with something else, and like that wasn't working. And I didn't keep going back to like the family and the incident. It was just, I was trying so hard not to go back to that I kept like thinking of like other things to think about. But then when I was thinking about that stuff, I was like, well, I don't want to think about that either. And it wasn't even bad stuff. It was just stuff like that. Like no, it was just like, is this real? Like, I need like sleeping medicine. I'm trying to think of like a name of a sleeping medicine. But I was like, the fuck? Like, that hasn't happened to me in so long. And then it was even like try to have like good thoughts, like not like future, playing out like how things would go if yada yada came back into my life, like all the things where I'm like, I don't know if we should do that. Yeah, I don't know if we should do that. Because then I was just like, well, let's switch to the next one, because that thought didn't go so well. Like, seriously. There was nothing intuitive about my fucking thoughts last night. You into like the true crime? Yeah, probably not the best thing to watch before bed. I used to say that when I would watch like the Vikings or 100, like series like that. I used to say the same thing, like, not the best scene to like shut my TV off and go to bed. I know, seriously. So I was just like, someone fucking tranquilize me right now. Like, this is like brutal. And then I noticed for me, it's easy to switch thoughts if I roll over. I don't know the science behind it, but for me, it's a thing. And I notice like on my right side, my thoughts are like heavier. So I'll flip to my left. So all night I was fucking flipping. I was like, this is not a fucking thing. And then I fell asleep. Well, I didn't fall asleep. I was attempting to go to sleep with my hoodie on. And it was like hurting my ears, my jaw. Do you think I stood up to take my hoodie off when I could have? No. I flipped back and forth for like 3 hours. I was just like, what the fuck? And then when I try to have like happy thoughts of like reuniting with certain people, I was like, if it could be this, it could be this one, it could be this one. They didn't really work out so well for me. I was like, there's a reason why I'm not talking to like certain people. You know what I mean? Like, it's not me trying to be a fucking asshole. Like, it's the reality of the situation. And I'm sure eventually with this person coming back from the past, whether it's a huge part of the collective, if it's, a small part of it, it's like a huge part of us, whether, it's, I'm always included in these things somehow, some way, somehow, but like, it doesn't always play out around the same time, and whether they come back or not, or I come back or not, it doesn't go as planned that way either. So fuck if I know. But it was just literally, I'm like, I have not had one of those nights. I want to keep saying like trazodone or Amident and Ambien. Are those both sleeping medicines? But I was like, and then I wasn't sure if I took my medicine before bed. But then I was like, I literally can't take any more. And I know I didn't take a muscle relaxer, but I usually take a combination to sleep, which isn't, they say if you put them together, it can cause like drowsiness. It's not like the other medicine's not like bad medicine. I'm not like sedating myself. But I hadn't done that in a few days, but I've been sleeping good. But I was like, I can't take my medicine. And I was thinking it was Wednesday all day, and it's really Monday. And I was like, are we doing this again? And then I was like, well, it makes sense, because then I had to play it out in my head. Like, is it post-concussion again? Is it like, and then I was like, no, I think it's because it came on Saturday and then did Sunday and then Monday, 3 days in a row. So it would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to me. It's the only logical explanation, like in my head, like I'm literally trying to figure out why. Okay, so now why am I thinking it's Wednesday? So, yeah. And then I just saying to somebody on YouTube the other day, like, I'm not hard on myself when it comes to certain stuff. And last night I was super hard on myself. I was like, this is not a thing. Like, every time I thought about crying, I switched a thought. And then, oh my God, like, I was like, why is this happening to me right now before bed? So then I had to sit there and literally be like, what are you grateful for, Brittany? And I was just thinking of like the happy things, like the children and it being spring, and it changes my energy, but like, I was like, what the actual fuck right now? I was not happy. I was not happy with how last night went. Yeah, again, it hasn't happened in so long. I'm gonna switch the scissors right here, because these with these, I don't know, I think I'm gonna look for another brand. I was not impressed with the candles this month. Like, it shouldn't, and it's probably burning because of the length as well, but it's not supposed to burn like that. So I think it's false advertising. Well, probably not. There's no soot and they don't bother me, so it's probably not false advertising. But I was not impressed with this box of candles. And I want to say that was the candle that I didn't want to pull out, but it's my last one, because it had me, I was thinking of like funeral, rebirth. Like, I'm not getting that vibe now, but I'm thinking, and that just looks weird, right? Like, it's got like a thick coating there, and then halfway through it's like the wax fell off. So I just think this batch just was not like the best batch, but Oh yeah, it's almost like lighting toilet paper, like as if like I've lit toilet paper so many times in my life that I know what it looks like. That was a strange analogy. I can't even remember the last time I lit toilet paper. But I did just see something recently, like making your own. Was it like bug repellent? I don't know. It was like rolling out toilet paper, putting honey on it, and then it had to have been something else. Rolling it up, stick it in like a beer bottle, Corona bottle, something like that. I think there's like a little string in there. Didn't say how long it burnt for, but I think it was some type of like repellent that worked really, really well. And the mosquitoes have been out. And she wants me in cholesterol medicine. The doctors, high dose omega-3 because your cholesterol, low symptom blood work. I had to do blood work today. I'm not happy about that. Were you sick? Couldn't get to your regular doctor's appointment. You had a UTI, and the doctor didn't notice I had one. Oh, yeah, no fun. I haven't had, knock on wood, I haven't had one of those in a long time. Fuck that shit. I don't like those. Those are ouchy. Awesome. Enjoy breakfast. Love you. I haven't had one in a while. My bladder was like fluttering. It did something weird again the other day, and I was like, I don't want to go to the OBGYN. Like, I'm so over doctors. I have PT this morning. I should probably set my alarm. I have oncology later for genetic testing. I had my mammogram last week, which really hurt my breast. They typically don't hurt. And I wasn't like in the middle of my cycle. But I'm glad you feel better and you got the medicine you need. But like everything's like a different fucking doctor lately, and I'm just like, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. And I feel like we're full of complaints, right? But we're not really complaining. We have a lot to say. We didn't, just a lot going on. Company left, just a lot last few days. Sorry, I had to put a drain go down the sink. I gotta rinse it in 15 minutes. And then I just saw the robins fly by. The amount of robins are insane. I did notice, I didn't think it was a robin, but I did notice they were building the nest out front again under the light. And I'm just like, oh man, please don't. They didn't last year because the blue jays came and stole the babies. I was so sad. And they did it every year and they were perfectly safe until that one year. And I think it was last year or the year before they hadn't built there, and now all of a sudden they're building there. So I don't know if they're new robins, and I'm like, oh man, like I'm just fucking bummed. But they're building under the porch, which is, the robins don't usually build under the porch. It's other birds that build under the porch. So I don't know, but like I said, like it was a couple weeks ago, there must have been like 30 or 40 fucking robins. And after the storm, I've never seen a clan of fucking robin birds. Ever. And that clan of blackbirds too, but there was probably like 50 or 75 of those. So, yeah, blue jays could be fucking nasty. There was baby blue jays. I let Max out yesterday. He was adorable. I'm going to have to let him out this year. I just ended up getting him a collar and some treatment. Fleas and ticks. And ever since I moved here, I'm like, well, he's not going outside because I don't plan on staying. And I'm just like, okay, well, like a year 5, like, he's fucking going outside. He's too territorial. But he's real good. And then I let Kessie out. I mean, every summer we let him out when we're usually there, but like not like that. And Kessel's like, she'll be 20. She's like old and blind, and she's so fucking quick to chase like a bird or a chipmunk. I'm like, I can't with her. She's too old and she's quick. Where Max on the other end, he's very like submissive. For now, he's very submissive and he just kind of watches everything. And you know, a bird was like 2 feet from him and he didn't attempt to attack the bird. But again, I also had Kai, so I don't know if that maybe has anything to do with it. And rats. We had pet rats every time Juji wouldn't eat them, you know? So, I don't know. And Kessie, on the other hand, fucking 100 years old, and she's taking off on me, like, quicker than fucking quick. I was like, yeah, that can't be a thing. So, do you think I have to put, like, any flea and tick on Kessel, even though she's not going out? But then I have Max going out? I didn't think about that. Probably should. I don't know. I want to do 3, 3, and 3, but I also want to use this stack. Cholesterol's a big pharma game. Yeah, my blood. I gotta get blood work today. I'm a little nervous. I don't want to. I'm not even nervous with the genetic testing. I just my liver enzymes were just. I think they're supposed to be the highest 34 last month. They were like 159. I was like, that's not good. So I gotta go and do a hepatic panel later on. Just, but my cholesterol is high too. Maybe it's just like all the medicines, you know? I don't know what I've been told. Yeah. medicine. These things when you're on a lot of medicines. My liver in the last 4 months with the medicines, are probably like, I've had enough. Can't do it anymore. But how do you not do it? You know, like, well, you know, you just talk to it, like. Anywho, throat chakra. I do want to use my throat chakra. Someone's got something to say. That is also pulling me. I'll be right back. My hand is sticky. Just must have caramel on it. Remember that read I was doing about confidence, the very first one? I kept forgetting to mention it to you. Like, I kept needing to clear my throat. Oh man, I shouldn't be washing my hands. It has not been 15 minutes. Oh shit. Where's my alcohol pads? Here we go. Oh, I forgot Max scratched me last night. Let's clean that with alcohol. Good thing it's dry. You got me good last night. Jumping from, I think, my bed to the window. I don't even know. Oh my god, I've been sneezing every day too. I don't even understand. It's only been a minute and the attachment is gone. And good morning. Ain't no something in the sky. Yeah, let's just see. I did want to do two. I almost said 2, 2, and 2. 3, 3, and 3. I don't get it. Well, neither do I, because it didn't come through. I'm just gonna be like, fuck you. Can't really do. I got pulled to the white candle. So the white candle is significant in the sense of what? I don't know. It's giving me anxiety. And the first thing I talked about is the family I watched that lost. Yeah, see, I don't want this. Here we go. This fucking candle. Just hope it's for a loved one. Let's do like week just do week. All of April. Weeks the next, not all of April. Well, yeah, I guess I could have done it like that. And yeah, I don't want to do it like that. Well, I could, the week of the, I guess I can do 3, 3, 3. I don't want to do it like that. How do I want to do this? Alright, let's just do the rest of April. Seven, 8, 7. That could be an area code. Thought that was judgment for a minute. It's the sun. I was waiting for 9, but I was thinking 7, 8, 9, but it went to 7, 8, 7. Ten of Pence, 4 of Wands. I thought that said Pumbaa. King of Swords. Lots of 9s. There's only 2 9s. 2 of Cups. Why did I say lots of 9s? The Magician. The Mag. The Mag. The Meg. Isn't that like a shark? Prehistoric shark? Before I read these, I gotta go rinse the sink real quick. I gotta follow directions. Something in the sky. The castle's in the sky. Doesn't look like a castle. Those look like castles. Is that our first 6? So there's something with numerology. 2 2s. 2 10s. 2 7s. 2 9s. A lot of numbers. Only 1 major, 2 major arcana. It's like, hey, you want to do something? Wheel of Fortune and Strength right there. Ten of Swords. Four major arcana. I almost moved them. Can't even see that one. Oh, that light barely did anything. I don't know if you can see better, but I can see better. Family gathering. Every time, something with a candle, but every time I look at this candle, it gives me anxiety. And I'm not thinking like candlelit dinner. There's some anxiety. I don't know if it's this week, if it was last week. Let's just say it's the rest of April. I do think there's growth, clarity. Something's clear, or you're making it mentally clear, or you're mentally trying to drain it, or you're drained. You mentally try to clear it. You're drained, you're tired, you've had enough. You're exhausted. You just hurt and maybe misunderstood. Maybe somebody doesn't realize they hurt your feelings, which is weird because I don't really have feelings on the board. There might be a past life here. You have the 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups. A lot of people say that's twin flame energy, especially if the Lovers was out. Something with the twin came in yesterday too, except I don't think it's your twin. And let's remember, like, it's the twin is a catalyst, right? It's do you have a soulmate in this life? Yeah, they're not going to give you a twin. Like, they're going to let you challenge your twin. Like, if you end up with your twin, it's a catalyst. But I don't see like that type of energy. But that message again wants to come through. But like, if you end up with your twin this lifetime, like, you're lucky and blessed. Like, what? Like, no. Like, if you no, it's just no. Like a soulmate, yes. Could it be like who you thought your twin was? Yes, that's not the vibe I'm getting though. It just is. It's the vibe of like depth, like feeling, and like supernatural feeling. Like, it's not like Matrix feeling. Like, there's, you've known each other before type energy card. You know what I mean? So I don't know if readers are starting to throw that word around again. Or, the readers, like, who I typically talk about, like, if you go watch a year from now and it's like, well, no, like, we don't want to be in the same energy. And what you're reading now, you're telling me that's going to come in next year. Like, I just don't even understand the purpose. Or, it just doesn't make any sense to me. She gets a couple messages and all of a sudden, they can go out a year or 2, sometimes 3 years. And it's like, really? You stayed in the same situation for that long? Or doesn't, like, I don't know why people just don't pick up on that shit. Or they don't question that shit. Because tarot is astrologically, right? And to say it's timeless, and not, like, the planets won't be in the same position next year. So it does, like, logically and scientifically, it doesn't even make sense to say that. That means you're stuck in a cycle. So I don't know what's going on here. And then the other day I did mention like something about newbies, and then somebody commented and I meant to say something. I got sidetracked, and I'm not a newbie, but I haven't been on in a while. Like, so I don't, careful you're not going to repeat a cycle here, or like, or you're listening to a reader that's brainwash you. And I'm not saying she's brainwashing you. You got to be smart enough to, take yourself out of scenarios and see fucking clearly. But it took me a while with her, even like her readings, to realize like it just wasn't like my times or my cycle, like it, you know what I mean? Like, but like scientifically speaking, like astrologically, like the alignments aren't like that. You know what I mean? So you don't, I can see like a couple months out and it's current because it's on your mind or it's aligning. But to refer people, I don't understand why people's headspace is and why that doesn't frustrate them or why they don't comprehend that. Like, that should not be your story a year from now. Maybe if it's like future and it's a good story and it's good in regards to like a good nature, but and she works with karma like I do. And I guess people just kind of need to see and feel and experience what I did in regards to being let down. Because there's no such thing as like, yes, whimsical energy, and you can create this happiness and this bliss, but it comes from your own mindset and how you push through to get there. And when you get caught up in love stories and this and that, and that's what's happening, and that's what's happened. Well, that's because it's a cycle, and astrologically that was supposed to happen. The lessons learned, and then it kind of holds you back a little bit. Again, that's part of people's reading, and I just looked up. No one can read the future. It's a joke like that. You can see the future with like some things like astrologically and premonitions, but like man and woman, like that's obvious. You're bound to be in a relationship, or you might have kids if you don't have kids. Like it doesn't take a psychic to nail shit like that. I'm talking to like a younger generation that maybe aren't married. Like no shit, you might be married and graduated from college. Like no shit. Like so I don't know if like you're getting a reading, or if somebody got a reading and it was like a false reading. I just got pulled a false twin. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if somebody purposely like fucked with you. Like, I'm not really sure what that message is here, because that's coming through strong. Energy always changes. Like, you can always put yourself in certain scenarios when they're optimistic and positive, because that's why I'm saying, like, psychics can fool people. Like, all we got to do is read the past energy astrologically. That's it. And we can tell you a story. And we can tell you what's next, because astrologically, that's facts. You will be experiencing something in regards to that planet. And, in regards to zodiac, well, you got to figure out, does that planet, okay, so Mars rules Taurus, Mars rules Aries. We have Mercury. So right now, Virgo and Gemini. So you talk about like those houses, you know what I mean? Like, and they're like, oh my God, he's so right. And it's like, oh yeah. Yeah. Like, so like, that's why I'm saying when people say this is like taboo, like maybe the energy, but like, there's nothing about it that's taboo. It's science. It's astrological. Like it's not, cards flip out. We work with energy. Energy moves things, cause and effect. I just got pulled to like, you believe in like, I just got pulled to like Einstein, and like he did a lot of taboo stuff that people don't even know about, and that he created, and how he figured it out, and knowledge, and the person with the clock. Like, it's just the whole taboo thing. Like, I don't really feel taboo here, but there's, yeah, I don't fucking know. And what did I just watch with Mia yesterday? The movie Split. So I'm not even seeing these cards. I'm just kind of like giving you messages and channeling. Like, the movie Split, I'd never seen it, but in the psychiatrist, having multiple personalities, characteristics, and without it being like bipolar, like at the same time, that can control this and regenerate. She said one of the other alter ego, like was blind and the other one wasn't, but she regenerated her eyesight because she believed she could. And then he became the beast and strong, and he did all that because he believed he could. You know what I mean? Like, that's a thing. The mind is powerful. It can trick you. It can make you so. And every emotion you have comes from your mind. It's really a gut thing and a soul thing, but like your mind makes you believe it. So this might be about like clearing your mind. Like I know we were talking about because I got pulled to like the liver, like a liver cleanse. But like to me, this seems something with your mind. It's like when somebody says, like somebody goes through a breakup. All right, I'll give myself 3 months. I'm good. I feel good. I'm healing. I'm kind of healing. But like for everybody else's benefit, I'll give it 3 months before I move on, or something fucking ridiculous like that. And that's selfish. That you're not learning. You're not growing. You're not evolving. You think you are because you're leaving something from your past behind. But if you're doing it and you for what purpose? Why are you thinking 3 months out when you should be here and now? You see what I'm saying? Like, so this is a mind thing. Something going on in the mind. And then it's like last night, like I said, like flipping and flopping, like a fucking fish out of fucking water last night. And then I started thinking about like, if I'm part of this read, and well, always part of the read somehow, but like if this person came back, how would I feel? And I was like, that didn't go so well. Let's move on to the next one. That didn't go so like, so it's like, how do you fantasize or think about something or possibly forgive somebody when it is like, you get what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense to do that either. When people fantasize coulda, woulda, shoulda, but like not going after it. Like I don't even like being strategic and thinking it through or trying to process. Like no, you're not living in the fucking moment. Like so there's something strong going on with the mind here. And it could have to do with another person, a reading, a child, a freaking barber. Let me rinse this. Freaking spring bugs are back again. Little fucking worms that crawl, little tiny little fucking worms that look like worms, but they're not fucking worms. They don't even fucking, like, I just don't even understand. Larvae, it's probably larvae. Is that a thing? And they move? Okay. Well, I know it's a thing, but I keep getting Puma, so I don't know if it has to do with the sneaker or not. But, so there's just something like unrealistic. Like it's real, but it's unrealistic. You know, like it's unrealistic because there's like no action behind it. You know. All right, so I'm getting anxiety again thinking about it. Every time I get anxiety and puts that candle. So I don't know if somebody plans on like, well, they buy certain candles or they like the smell of candles or they're lighting a candle, like candle magic. Like I don't fucking know. 7 of Pence, 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Sun, 9 of Swords, 10 of Pence, 4 of Wands, King of Swords, 9 of Swords, 2 of Cups, Magician, Strength, 6 of Swords, 2 of Pence, 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands. I didn't even realize he was there. King of Pentacles. So now we got kind of 2 people there, 2 people there. I didn't even notice them before. Well, I did, but like those feel like people. See, yeah, I don't know, in the Wheel of Fortune. So the Ten of Pence, Four of Wands is strong. It has to do with an investment moving forward. So it could be a past investment. Trying to figure out what to do. Coming in quick, deciding to maybe like fight for it, seeing something differently. Work proposal. I was going by numbers, but now I have Pence, Water, Swords, Water, Wands, Pence, Water, Swords, or Air, Wands, Air, Air, Fire, Fire, Water, Earth. Air, fire, fire, fire. Definitely kind of leaving a situation behind, but trying to like figure out how to leave it behind. No, this is like mind games. Like, again, it's like fantasy. It's unrealistic. Like, I can manifest this, but if I wait and do that, and I gotta do like, this is all like conditioning. This is all like societal viewpoints here. It's all, it's all Bologna. It's all, it's and then it's like, I always get that vibe where people are like, oh, like, you're just bitter when you talk about certain, and I don't know what that is. And it's like, this has nothing to do with like being bitter or resentful or like, so I don't know why that message keeps coming in. Like, don't convince yourself like that's what it is, or let somebody else, tell you what's going on in your own brain. We all tend to like, oh, I wouldn't go in that direction. Like, I remember having a conversation with something like, oh, I might want to go in this direction. Like, and I'm typically like, no, like, but like, how do I know that's like not good for somebody? Like, I remember once, like, somebody's like, oh, I might want to like go into like the restaurant business. And I'm like, but that is, to me, that's my opinion. I'm quick to be like, oh, like, I'm going to go talk to that therapist. Don't take medicine. Like, I'm quick to like do that, my own opinion, but then it's so wrong. And we're so quick to do it, so that there's something here like that. And it's like, especially like restaurant business. And I'm thinking to myself, well, that would never, like, I could see how it can suit some people, but like, it would never suit me. I'd never have a future with somebody like that. I can't imagine having a future with somebody like that. Like, so again, like, not suiting me, but like, it's a crazy business to get into. It's a hit and miss. But if you think about it, like, it's a hit and miss with any fucking business. Like, we categorize things. It's society, or you never see someone because they're working all nights. And those who have been in the restaurant business, we know how that is, sleeping with this one, talking to this one. You got a work husband, a work wife. Like, we know what that's like. So like, it's intimidating being with somebody in that situation too, but again, like, that's our own shit, and we're projecting it. But I mean, it is the reality of a situation, but I'm just saying, like, we're quick to do that. So I don't know if somebody's here quick to be like, oh, you want to do something, and they're like, oh, don't do that, or at least give it 3 months before you do that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I, out of all people, should not be doing that. I should be setting an example, but I do it. We're all human too, you know what I mean? It's not an excuse. It's conditioning. We're quick to do it. Like, don't take medicine. And here I am, in a situation where it's like, I have to take medicine. You can't just like unpinch all 5 of your major nerves. Like when I had the thoracic spine done, I forget when I have thoracic something, the pinched nerve in the thoracic, which is like so rare, it affects 1 in a million fucking people. And that one doesn't come unpinched until the lumbar and the cervical. But like it's just so, like, having to take a medication like that, like there's no way around it or I wouldn't be walking. So, but there is mentally, like if you can pinpoint that in your brain versus using the medication, it's all like having those alter egos. It's like the movie Split, you know, like, but you got to be powerful enough to let an energy take over and control that. Oh, there's so much going on here. It all boils down to somebody's mindset, condition, shit like that. But, and again, we all do it, and we don't think we do, but we do. Kid wants to see a therapist, and it's like, oh no, like my brain goes to like, oh my God, don't take medicine again. But like mentally, if my kid's fucked up and needs a therapist, I should be supporting and being like, okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, but maybe we should talk about this and this too as you're going into something, you know, like our brain doesn't go to rational right off the rip because of society, because of conditioning, because of schooling, you know. So it's something to work on. So like I just gave you prime examples, you know, so maybe take something like that and tell your brain, all right, I'm recognizing that, man, I'm out of the matrix, but yet I still do matrix things here and there, right? Because 10 of Pens, 4 of Wands, I have such pressure near I'm hearing cranium, again, brain, right? So like above my temple, my lobes, above the lobes. But 10 of Pens, 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, the Magician, but in between that stands ego, reasoning, logical explanation. Do I fight for it or not because of shit that's happened in the past, or how I treated somebody, or coulda, shoulda, like, this is, I wouldn't even say this is fantasy. Like, if you see a future with somebody, like, great, but are you taking action towards it? Are you talking to this person? Are you pursuing it? Like, see what I'm saying? Like, so therefore it's unrealistic. You're not manifesting that. You're stagnant. That's not how we manifest. You can see all that, but like here and now, and if it's something you're not going after, how can it come into fruition if you're not attempting to go after it and putting it here and now? You know, it's shit like that. You got to rewire your brain here. Or like, so I don't know if somebody's having an epiphany, if the Hangman's not even here, or seeing something different. I don't know if there's an awakening here. You do have the Sun and the Ace of Swords. I don't typically look at it that as an awakening, but it can be for some people. But I don't like to see the Magician here, you know, crowned with the 9 of Swords and Wheel of Fortune. What are you manifesting? Because there's something still very karmic, and I don't even know if you fucking realize it. You're like, if I just push through, I'm good. Like, no, not really. You're not learning. It's like wanting to be with somebody, crushing on somebody, not going after it, not speaking, like, like I said, like last night sleeping with fucking flopping fucking fish out of the fucking water, you know? Nothing about that was beneficial. It wasn't even like fun. Like I try to make it like fun if this person came into my life and all right, picture myself doing this. And I'm like, well, why would I picture myself doing that with somebody who fucking hurt me or like disrespected me? Or I don't care whether they realize they hurt my feelings or not. If they're not capable of knowing that they were rude or they hurt my feelings, or like, instead of looking at something as like a misunderstanding, or I didn't really think about it, like, okay, well then I don't want you in my life either. If you're not emotionally receptive to like that could have hurt my feelings, then I definitely don't want you in my life. So like that didn't work out either. And I just looked up 1010 1010. You have 2 10s here too. But 10s are endings, like 9s are endings. 10s should really be beginnings. If 10s are here, you've held on to something for too long, whether it's responsibility and it's other people need to carry some weight, or you need to drop some weight, or investing in something for too long when it's not going so great and you should walk away from it, but you're strategically trying to like plant, like it's not a thing. I know we plan for our future and retirement. I mean, that's practical. Like I get that, but like there's an energy here. There's like a couple here, but like you're not manifesting. La La Land. This is like you don't know your ass from your elbow, but you think you know your ass from your elbow, but you fucking don't, because you're not doing anything. You're blocking it. Memories, fantasy, like none of that is practical or realistic right now. I'd love to do this, but I gotta wrap this up first. Well, what the fuck are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? And then you got music. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, there's something here, and I don't mean to be like a pessimist or, it's not fucking reality. You're not doing it. It's not reality. You're not going after it, then it's not fucking reality. I mean, I can't stress it enough. Like, so, I mean, that's definitely happening. Like, prime example, let's see what this 2 of Cups is over here. Give it time, everything in divine timing. Really? I don't see the divine here. I don't see, and I'm not trying to be an asshole, guys. I'm trying to give you examples. No, not the right time. It's always the right time. But this is somebody convincing themselves. Like, there's nothing here happening organically. There's not messages. This is fantasy. I don't see communication. I see maybe some clarity. But there's this, to have all this energy on the board, and some of it's beautiful energy. It's stagnant as fuck. So I think I'm just trying to be realistic with you guys in the sense of like listening to like other readers and this and that. And again, I work with karma, but I'm also like a healer. Like I do these readings do benefit people. As frustrating as they can be sometimes, they are beneficial. Somebody needs that job. Somebody has to play that role. So you got divine timing, give it time, like work on things, but then it's like, no, not the right time. So which one is it? Next to manifestation and the wheel of karma. There's nothing moving there. Let things flow naturally. But then you got this energy, it's not the right time. Like I said, like you wrap something up, let's give it 3 months. It just looks good. Well, let's give it 3 months and see like if I really want it. Or like what? Like, maybe it's just somebody who's not capable of opening up their fucking heart. Like, I'm not trying to be a fucking asshole here. But that is the right time. When somebody comes into your life, whether it works out or not, it's always the right time. Always, 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 if things are aligned. How you go about it and where your thoughts take you, that's on you. Think you run into that person and reach out to that person, even if it's for the wrong reasons? Do you think it's the wrong time? No. Somebody here is like super stubborn. Okay, well, that's on them. Water sign, 4 of Wands. Make room for the new that's on for you. Make room for the way that's on for you now. But to me, it's already here. But like, someone's got, I got my eye on you. Like, I got my mindset on you. What the fuck are you doing? See how unrealistic that is? And again, I'm not trying to be an asshole. But if like this isn't coming together and you're having these thoughts, and there's a person here. This isn't just like I see myself in the future with this type of energy. Like this is somebody's like thoughts. Like again, like even me in bed trying to like, okay, well if it did come towards me, this and that, like how would it go? But even in my own brain was telling me like, even if I've like forgave somebody, like why would I forgive somebody? Like if they don't even have the fucking courtesy, like it. Guys, it is so true. Like if somebody wanted to be with you or they want this, they want that, they would be with you. Point blank, they would stop fucking spaceships for you and cross fucking mountains for you. So if this is like fantasy, there's nothing about that that's exciting or that you should be waiting for. Like nothing. Somebody's mentally fucked up in the head is what they are. And I'm just being honest. Go the fuck after it. And again, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like this is the reality that we fucking live in. People hold themselves fucking back. Blame it on this, blame it on the fucking rain. You want to blame it on the fucking weather? Really? No. Blame it on you being not an optimistic fucking person, or you know, I'm tired today. Oh, it's the rain. Yeah, that's a real thing. But you being lazy and not doing other things and blaming it on the rain, that's on you. The rain is purifying. Someday it should really be uplifting, but you know, save for a rainy day. Do something inside. What's wrong with doing something outside? It's you got to retrain your fucking brain here. It's got to be something like that. This is all mindset, fantasy, and it's not even like good fantasy. It's not accepting the steps you have to take to get to it. And I know it could be frustrating for you guys. Frustrating as me, even for a reader sometimes. Especially when someone just like drops communication or doesn't do this and doesn't do, like, it's more than inconsiderate. Like, are you strong enough just to like drop it and say, okay, fuck it and move on? But this person's not. They're still projecting and thinking about you. And it's just, oh my God, like people just don't get it. Like, wish like, like, I wish I could tell you my good news, and I miss you, and music, and songs remind me of you. I know I crossed the line with you, like, but like, I'm gonna sit here and fucking fantasize, and you know, I hope one day you can forgive me. Well, what's holding you back now? I know it's a distraction for your plans, like, but see, these are things like they're thinking, like, I'm not good enough, or so many things in my, like, okay, well then, what the fuck is going on? You know, so you stuck in the past. I couldn't let you get close to me. So that, I mean, again, that's a whole nother fucking issue. And I am going to say it's a fucking issue. Deal with it. I'm starting to understand our connection. So maybe there is a little bit of a wake up call, and everybody wakes up when they're supposed to wake up, and I shouldn't be a fucking asshole. But you know what? What the fuck is this person doing? Wasting their fucking time. Well, this didn't work out like this way. Okay. Well, just being there is intoxicating, but I can't come near you. I can't stop thinking about you. But there ain't nobody fucking doing nothing here. Ain't not even a fucking word. But this person's like, ain't nobody fucking. Okay, you and I were too young. Well, there's another fucking excuse. You and I are too fucking broke. You and I this and that. It's time for me to heal. There's another fucking misconception. You have love right in front of you. You have fantasy. You have somebody you want to be with, but now you gotta fucking heal? Over what? Something that didn't work out in the fucking past with you? Well, this and that? What, you can't heal with somebody else? Especially if that person is uplifting? Like, where's your fucking mindset? Where's your fucking balls? Where's your fucking titties? Like, this is what I'm fucking saying. Like, I can't even tell you how many times as doctors, you got to go to a therapist. You got to work with your PTSD. You got to work with this. Like, and I'm just like, I know mentally, just me personally, like right now, like I get it, but like you'd have to find a really fucking good one. But I know I'm capable of shifting my mindset, but PTSD is a real thing and I get it. I never thought it was not a real thing. But sometimes you need help or like a foot in the door. Like I get it, but then I know my brain is strong enough. So then it's like I'm battling myself there, but it's not really a battle. Like that type of shit takes time. But if I could be having fun and being with somebody who's treating me right and falling in love and this and that, like I'd love to have that person by my side. Like I wouldn't stop something like that. And if I'm stopping it, then there's something else that I need to be working on. And so to get where I'm going, like it's not even about the fucking cards on the board. It's about, this is all about your mindset, like rewiring your brain here. And I'm just giving you the PTSD as an example. Like we all have shit going on. Just because I'm your reader, it doesn't mean like this shit doesn't affect me. I live in the matrix, that the energy is going to affect me. Like right now, like trying to be diagnosed what they think I have, like it's literally called like the suicide disease, because the pain is so fucking real and it eats at your muscles and your joints, and there's nothing you can do in the meantime. And like people go into depression because the pain is so bad and you're not supposed to push through the pain. And I get it, because we're so used to pushing through things, and it's like that's a lot to absorb too, because I know mentally I have to transform that energy, because now I know my brain. I know how my brain is working. So I'm up against my fucking brain. It's crazy. It's wild. Right? And it's a lot of work. So I'm just giving you fucking examples. Like what I'm physically going through, like it'd be great to have somebody by my side to talk things through. But again, I have a friend, I have children, I have this, like I'm not like depressed, but like this, like what this is, it will get you there. The pain is so severe and you're blocking the pain with medication. It's going to go to the other receptor. It's going to cause depression. Then you got to push through that. Like it's just how the brain works. So that's like, if you want to battle your brain like that to push through something, that's positive. This energy is not pushing through that type of energy. If for example, and that's not me being an asshole, once again, that's the reality of the situation. Mentally push through. And I keep getting like, I gave myself 3 months or something. Like, what is that bullshit? Where did that come from? Where in your mind told you that was a good idea? Oh, so you didn't piss her off, him off, this off. Like, what? What part of your brain told you that this is a good idea? Society? Your family? Your own thoughts did. You thought giving it time would be good. So you had a beautiful connection with somebody. There's obviously love here. And you thought that this person was better off if you distanced yourself. The fuck? Why would you think that? Why? Because now the other person's hurting. So why? What makes you think that this is a good fucking idea? You see where I'm going with things? It's inconsiderate. And not working through their own shit. So if they are having an awakening, what type of awakening is this? Doesn't look like enough to do anything. I mean, something's better than nothing. I now know how the brain works. So I have no excuse. And it's not going to be easy. But when you can be having fun and you can be in somebody's arms, or you could be out with a friend or a child, like, why are you not? Like, that's my question. Like, you know you can be in love. You know you can be happy. What the fuck? It's sad. That's depressing. And you're depressed? Take yourself out of it. It's not that easy. It is, though. It is, though. You need someone to tell you how to train your own brain. You need someone to tell you step by step. Oh, but you don't want to go to a therapist. But if you go to a therapist, it's their advice. Where are you getting your advice from? A family member? Conditioning? Society? The fucking news? What? You really want someone else to tell you or give you that step? You already, if you know you need to see a therapist, or you know you need to do that, you already have the power in your brain, depending on how much it needs to be rewired. I'm talking like borderline, okay? You already are smart enough. You don't need that energy. You don't need someone telling you what you should be doing next, or what you should be thinking of, or focusing on trauma, or where does that get you? Or being a people pleaser, where did that get you? Where is it getting you now? And I'm sorry to be like harsh and kind of rude here, and I keep apologizing because I do feel bad because some people are gonna take this like personally, but it's the fucking truth. Be your own fucking therapist. Or listen to somebody that has fucking knowledge and they know what the fuck they're talking about. Somebody who's awakened, not somebody who has to follow protocol. Your therapist can be great, but they still have to follow fucking protocol. It's like a teacher wanting to teach, but you can't teach. There's certain things you can't talk about. You can't do, like, who wants to be that fucking type of teacher? That's got to be frustrating, but you got a degree in it. So you push it through and you work your way around it the best you can. But like, it never gets you anywhere, and you just get more frustrated and more frustrated and more frustrated. And teachers are making fucking bank these days. Back in the day, they didn't make jack shit. You can graduate out of college and make fucking $60,000 right off the fucking rip, $80,000. Before it used to be 30, 40. 50 if you're fucking lucky. But you gotta follow fucking protocol. Why are we not teaching our kids other things? And I see all these videos, parents teaching their kids how to fucking calm down when they're 3 years old, this and that. It's not just all show, but it's show. You know, like, there's so many things, like people waking up and this and that, but like, this is all a government, people putting stuff out there, and then it's like half of it's fucking bullshit. Are you picking up on that, or are you falling for this bullshit? Somebody tells you you're doing the right thing, happiness doesn't come first. It's like that one video I should have said that I didn't want on my phone because the energy was so fucking disgusting. Happiness doesn't come first. People want to tell you that. Like, if you take pride in your work, take pride in your work. You know what I mean? Instead of being like, you know, got to be the man of the house. That person was like, yeah, take pride in that. But like, no. Yeah and no. But did you ignore your family in the meantime? Did you ignore your emotions in the meantime? Did you mask something with this to get to that? Like, are you like, but you hear that one thing that makes sense from somebody who's enthusiastic and they're a motivator and they're like, oh my God, that does make sense. But this one's been saying this. Like, it's brainwashing. That's what that is. It's fucking brainwashing. It's disgusting. Because listening to this person, oh my God, like he was so fucking convincing. Like I was so fucking disappointed and fucking disgusted because he was so convincing. And it's not me being a stickler because it's my fucking belief and this and that, and I just don't want to see somebody else's fucking belief. That's bullshit. You know, separating yourself from somebody who's like inspiring. Like, what? Why? Dimming your own fucking light. What? Like, let's do another thing of what's holding somebody back. Like, nobody got the fucking strength here. You think you do. You think you're manifesting. You ain't manifesting jack shit. Work on your fucking self-worth. Fucking self-respect. Now you're noticing somebody, but you're still not doing anything about it. Right? You know you can go in a new direction, but not guided to go in a new direction, but not doing anything about it. Like, you're holding back self-respect, being with somebody you care about, going in a new direction, even though you're seeing all the signs and feeling fucking guided, you're still holding yourself back and just playing fucking mute. Are you convincing yourself you need to release? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't train your brain a different, like, look how fucking positive this is, but you're just holding yourself fucking back. Like, this is the problem I have. This is somebody who wants to fucking be with you, but they're not with you. They just don't have enough self-respect right now. And it might sound like I'm bashing them, but I'm not. They're not even fucking talking about it. They're just fucking watching you, playing fucking victim. Too many people in the fucking picture, but I could be happy here, but I'm going to pretend like I don't have feelings for somebody. Like, grow the fuck up. Fucking robot. You fucking puppet. That's what you are, somebody's puppet. Yeah, babe.
This time, like the stitches or something.
I could.
It's on the right side yesterday.
Like the stitches feel.
Like it feels like something's ripping.
All right, yeah. Well, you also got the tape wet because you took a shower.
I don't know what it is, so I can't see.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up and I'll be up shortly. But nothing's tearing. I promise you, nothing's tearing.
I don't get hurt, so I didn't look.
You want to just show me on FaceTime or no?
No, because I don't want to lift it up.
All right, I'll be up in a second. Okay. Hold on. It's like having to convince her it's not going to tear. This is somebody else convincing themselves it's not going to fucking work. Like, life is fucking exhausting. like stir crazy, and then my mom's laying in bed, and she like me woke me up at like 5. I don't know who she called at 5 in the morning, and then like 7 o'clock. Hey Max. I don't usually get stir crazy that quick, but she's just like ready to lose her fucking mind. And then my mom's like, what time's the genetic testing? And then they made me fill out like a fucking huge survey to make a fucking family tree. And I'm just like, why? Why are you making me do this? And it's so frustrating because it's like my family history is in the fucking chat. Wall and Epic. You're an Epic doctor. So it's just like frustrating, like doing shit that doesn't need to be done. And then I'm going to sit there for an hour and I get that part and explaining things. But like, it's like needless shit like this too. You know what I mean? It's like repetitive, doing the same thing like over and over. Like, you have my fucking history in the fucking chat, but yet you want me to make a fucking family tree like I have nothing else to do with my fucking day. Like, it's in the fucking chat. So her little irritability is rubbing off on me a little bit. I mean, she's never had surgery before. I feel bad, you know. Feels like her stitches are tearing and like the zingers and just all that, you know. Not easy. She's had major surgery. So, again, I've just never gotten stir crazy so fucking quick. I don't know what to do with her. But like this energy is not even stir crazy. It's like almost like mellow. I can have this, but I'm not. It's like strangling this energy. Like, do you really want to be with this energy? They don't even have enough fucking self-respect knowing that they can have this and go in a new direction. And like, but what are they doing? Nothing. Is it kind of like all of a sudden they just wake up? Maybe. I hope for your sake they do. Because if they don't, this is karmic and you don't fucking want it. So, this point, I just want to take a fucking shower. Where's my cards? Let's just throw this and get your best advice. I mean, I didn't even read the cards or really look at them. Like, this, I don't think that's ever, like, happened to me. It's, like, kind of like, it's all just messaging. Like, it's all, like, I don't know, I'm getting pulled to, like, gifts, abilities, like, certain stuff, like, gifts of Gab, Gemini, like, I don't even, like, but how many times have I said to you guys, like, don't even need the fucking cards to, like, so I don't know what type of message this is for you guys, but waste of fucking time is what this is. Until, like, you actually, like, go in that new direction, it's waste of time. And if this person thinks you're not wasting time, like, do you really want this person in your life? And when they do come back around, like, what was the problem? What held them up? What's, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to want to ask questions. You're going to want to know certain things. Like, don't be naive. And because you're dealing with somebody who just putts around. Like, oh, just like a blob. Isn't there a movie with like a big blob? There's a cute little blob too. But like, okay. I'm just gonna, let's just get your best advice. The fuck with passion and happiness. Okay. You know, it's like coulda, shoulda, woulda. You can have that. I hope for fuck's sakes already. I hope this person is coming towards you because this is just like, it's self-inflicted fucking pain and nonsense. Like, I just, to me, you're not doing this to yourself. Like, this is other energies. Like, again, like, I hear it again, like, for fuck's sakes, come forward. Like, whatever the fuck this is. Like, what the fuck? Already. Allow your passion to rise up. Sometimes we try to suppress desires to fit social expectations and norms, but we can use this powerful force to thrive in personal and professional matters. Our passion for life is immersed because it comes from a place of love. This feeling is ultimate and the most powerful energy that we can emit. Be passionate about what it is you do and believe. Do not carry out decisions based on fear, worry, guilt, or shame. The state of mind can only bring some type of negative feeling back to you. Choose the best version of yourself and project that passion into the universe and what it is the fuck you want to do with your life. For real. And if I know one of you little fuckers and this is you coming into my life and you're watching this, let's fucking go. Giddy up, dude. Giddy up. Okay? You're stressing me the fuck out. So giddy the fuck up. If you're watching this and you're coming my way. 35. The fuck out of here with this shit. Let's fucking go. $35. The 5 is a 3 and 5 combination repeated suggests that big life changes are heading your way. Ascended Masters want you to know that they are holding your hand tightly and standing with you through these changes. They want you to know that everything will turn out for the best. Have no fear. Okay, well, I'd like that fear to kick in. So let's get on your fucking merry way. It's my turn. You all should be saying the same fucking shit I am. Like, let's fucking go. Happiness. It's time to appreciate life, people, and your things, bright, positive outlooks, things that we go through, difficulties. But when the waters are finally still and our hearts can be full with gratitude and radiate joy, you will feel accomplished. Cherish every moment and shine brightly. The flower in the center of this card is soaking up the abundant positive energy from the two suns form nourishing, delightful seeds. Practicing mindfulness, inner gratitude can open a whole new world, full of compassion, love, clarity, and joy. Radiate your energy and share your gift with others. Receiving people's help can bring you as much happiness as helping others. Don't be surprised if the joy becomes contagious. Like I said, like I'd love somebody in my life if everything that like I'm mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually going through to like have a positive fucking impact, a smile on my fucking face, like, you know. And it's like this energy can fucking have it, but like not going after it. It'd be one thing if this was us and I was yelling at you guys like, let's fucking go, ladies and gents, but it's not. But it's not. Here we go again, 37. So try not to think about this. Do things that, you know, you're passionate about, things that make you happy. Focus on that because this energy right now fucking doesn't know the ass from the fucking elbow. The 3 and the 7 combination is sign ascended masters and acknowledge your true divinity and happy with your progress. The flow of positive abundance shower upon you. Deserve rewards for past efforts. So if this motherfucker isn't going to come towards us, somebody else will. You know? So, like, whatever. Because right now we don't want this. We don't live in fucking fantasy world. We're here and now. Struggling in our own fucking lives. We don't need you. Do we want you around? Probably. But seriously, like, I'm ready to fucking call people out. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. It's not even funny. It's fucking sad. And I hope whoever this fucking person is having some sort of fucking awakening, because if not, like, let them stay on the fucking Candyland board, dude. Like, I don't want to be with somebody who doesn't know how to fucking play Monopoly. Play stupid games, win stupid fucking prizes. Go back to the fucking arcade because we're adults here and we want to enjoy our fucking life. And we are just fine without this fucking energy, you know? Oh, I stayed back to benefit you. No, you didn't. And who the fuck are you to make that decision for us? Oh, I thought it would be best for you. Did you? Did you consult me? Did you think to fucking ask? Don't come at me with that fucking bullshit either. Especially if you're fucking watching me. You better come at me with fucking some realness, authenticness. Fucking pull it together. You thought it was fucking best for me? What the fuck? Now you want to make decisions for me too? Oh, 39. Here the fuck we go. And I think you guys should be projecting the same fucking energy like I am. I don't typically ever fucking say shit like this. But like, If this is your person, like, call it in. Call it in. Get it fucking done with. The fuck already. A strong message to let you know that situations in your life are no longer serving you or serving a positive purpose. Do not cling to situations out of fear. It is the utmost importance that you hold positive viewpoints about yourself and your future. Your thoughts create your experiences, so ask your angels to help you maintain a positive outlook. So I don't know what's going on in your life. Me, I'm not letting that energy get the best of me. I got bigger fucking fish to fry. I don't want to be a fucking fish out of water every night flopping around, not knowing what fucking direction to go into. Like, look at these two beautiful fucking cats that, and I'd love to fucking put you here. You are here, but this is like for somebody else. Do you get the frustration here? Like, the fuck? Like, enough already. It's divine timing. It's been time. This shit's been aligned. Only holding yourself back from passion and happiness. Like, it's so fucking irritating as a reader for you guys. Like, I hope this person has a massive awakening and it just comes at you and is just fucking honest. Like, enough's enough. So I think it's like me calling in the collective. Like, come on, guys. Like, I'm the fucking collecting the fucking herd of fucking sheep. Like, it's time to come in. I feel like I'm on a fucking Swiss mountaintop with a fucking ole, 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 like ringing the fucking bell. Like, come and get it. It's dinner. Let's go. You know, come on. It's time. Let's go. Snooze, you lose. I'm calling the collective. Let's go. I'm calling you in. It's time to get on your fucking path. This reader's had enough of this. Come on. It's more than their fucking loss. It's a fucking loss of fucking life. Time. Get out of the fucking matrix and do something for yourself. Be happy. Switch your fucking thoughts. Like I do. I feel like I'm a fucking shepherd right now. I hope it helps because you just put a strain on all my fucking muscles. Like, I'd rather be in the fucking field herding my fucking cattle. At least that love's probably fucking reciprocated. So another message there, we all got something to feed. You know, animals, our own passion, our own happiness. Go after it. Do it. Things that make you smile. Stop thinking it's all just a dream. It's all like, stop. Stop for a fucking minute in life and think about what the fuck I'm saying. 43. I'm like, I apologize. Like, you guys were all part of this, calling in this fucking massive group of fucking sheep or fucking cattle. Like, like, we all play part of whatever this is. We all have insecurities. We all have fucking issues. We all have shit. You know what I mean? Like, but come on. Enough already. So, once again, apparently we all play part of calling these fucking cattle in. Where's my fucking Long Ranger? Like, where? Like, I can see you in the distance. Here you come. I'm gonna start manifesting somebody else. I don't even manifest people, but I'm just saying, if you look at the horizon, I know what I'd like to come my way. But anyhow, love you guys. Can't wait until we're done calling in the fucking cattle. I hope you guys have a terrific fucking day. And aren't we just so lucky to be part of this fucking shit? We all got a purpose in life. Don't think you're not playing part of whatever this fucking calling in the fucking herd here. All that massive bull fucking dick and balls. What are they doing with them? Letting other people fucking sniff them? Come on already. Love you guys. I'll see you mañana. Bye. I love you too. Bye.